Hey guys, welcome to another Prowess vlog. It's the second official me face vlog, not the scary shit. So, welcome to the second one. Good introduction, best introduction. Okay, great. Well, I'm very excited. Man, I'm excited. I really want to start fresh with a new expansion and start raiding and doing everything we used to do. I'm really excited. As you might hear, I've been a bit sick for the past couple days, so if the sound is a bit, well, you know, crackling, or my voice isn't optimal, or it's a bit, then you know why. Why am I making this vlog? Well, first of all, I promised. And second of all, I just want to keep you up to date with the whole Prowess situation and how everything is going. Well, it's good news, it's going very well. A lot of the old members have returned. I just want to thank you all for the immense positive feedback I've got from you guys about starting Prowess up again and everything that comes with it. And I just feels so great. It's great. I'm excited. So what I wanted to share today is kind of what the guild is going to be at the point of Mr. Pandaria, and who's going to play, what we're missing, and what I need your help with. So let's start with what's the guild going to be in Mr. Pandaria. Well, we're going to be a raiding guild, of course. Our goal is to raid 3 times a week, if possible. At the moment, this is completely situational. Our raiding days will be Thursday. Yes, Thursday, Sunday, and Tuesday. But Tuesday might change, and so might the other days. So don't hold me up to that. But those are the days we were kind of thinking of. But of course, feedback. Tell me what you want, so I can balance things out, please. Because I'm not raiding for me, of course, but I'm also raiding for you, and we're all raiding together. So we have to see which days are best for everybody, right? So we're gonna raid those 3 days a week. And when Pandaria starts, we're gonna take 2, 3, 4 weeks to get ready. Because I remember at the start of Cataclysm we kind of rushed things, and we brought people with, well, not the gear that was necessary. That kind of caused frustration, also for the players who were wearing the gear and not being able to do what they wanted, kind of. So we're gonna look at, okay, how's the gear? Do we have all the roles ready? Do we have the healers? Do we have the tanks? Do we have the casters melee? Do we have everything up to, well, standards, what we need to clear bosses and to progress? If not, we're gonna help. You know, we have this awesome new way of doing heroics in Pandaria, and it might be just as fun as raiding for the time being. So we're just gonna see and help each other get that gear. As far as the guild goes, the guild bank is getting money. I'm not gonna keep the money. Nobody's gonna keep the money. We're gonna use the money for enchanting materials, gear, you know, the craft, your basic craftables for plate, leather, cloth, mail, supposed to be in there, and herbs, flasks, you know, the whole thing you need, food, the fish, whatever it's gonna be. Probably not gonna be panda. Maybe something like noodles. Maybe chicken noodle soup flask. Well, yeah, whatever. But we're gonna focus on those things. So we're gonna try as much as possible to get those flasks for everyone. I'm gonna let you know if the budget of the guild, what I'm bringing in, or what the guild is bringing in, if that's sufficient. And you know what drops in the raid, the gear is gonna be, well, of course, shared. And we have I think a leather worker and a miner, and we're just gonna farm what's in the instance, put it in the guild bank, and then make gear out of it to give. See where I'm going at? So by those means we're gonna help each other with gear and flasks and noodles and noodle soup and chicken and whatnot. So that's about what we're gonna do with the guild bank and what we're gonna do at the start. Second, I kind of want to know, doesn't have to be now, but in the future when Pandaria hits and you're playing for a week or 2 or 3, I want to know your off spec. Because, especially in a 10-man guild with, 14 players, it's nice to have backups. So for instance, a tank or me or whoever can't come to raiding, we can change the DPS. If we have no extra DPS, we can change it to tank and then we can go. So when you've kind of tried out all the specs and you of course choose your main spec, and then you can try out, do I want to go DPS, tank, if you have a hybrid class, what do I want to go? They come to me and say, well, I really want to go tank, and I say, too bad, I want you as healer. No, of course not. You'll be able to play tank and we will be allowed to roll for the off spec in the raid. For instance, a really nice shield drops, nobody can use it. Why would disenchant it if we can give it to somebody who can collect it for off gear and tank when needed, right? So to get that awesome shiny extra loot, I need to know your off spec. Yeah, or else we're gonna have someone with half a healer and half a DPS set or tank set, and this is just gonna be messy. And yeah, so well, that's basically the idea with starting. Is pretty much the same as we had in Cataclysm, but just as a refresh. Second topic, the members. I have a list. I made a list together with Andy Godfish. Excuse me, well, dinner's coming up or something. Sorry, excuse me, very unprofessional. So I'm gonna name a list. Of course, me first, right? So me, I'm gonna play a Death Knight. Natsuma Death Knight blood tanking. Okay, second of all, we got Distortia. Now playing a feral tank. Yes, so the 2 tanks in the guild will be me and Distortia so far. If you are, I've read all your specs and I only figured out we are the only 2 tanks, but message me, okay? Then we have Monk CD. He's gonna play Monk. And apparently it's called Mistweaver, however it's gonna work. That's a healer. So Monk CD is gonna play the healer Monk, as far as I know. Again, if I'm wrong in any of these classes or roles or whatever, message me so I can change it and change the recruitment list thing. Then we have Jeremiah as a holy paladin. As we know him and love him.